What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Winner Circle Sports Podcast, New York Baseball Series Review, Episode 2, Mets, Brewers, Yanks, Phillies. I'm going to jump right in. Pre-series, Mets, Brewers. It's opening day in Milwaukee for the Brews, so I was rooting for them the first game. We have 14 out of the last 17 games we lost in that stadium. We cannot win a game on the road in Milwaukee. The Brewers have 3 rookies that are playing for them, and they all played great. They got great flow. They got great stashes, and they got a great future ahead of them for that team. They look pretty good. Game 1, we got Cookie on the mound. His velo was down in every inning. They started to actually worry if he was hurt because he just was like 92, 88, 86. He's on 84-mile-an-hour fastballs in the 5th inning getting tagged up. But I think it's just being an old head with the pitch clock. We had 3 hits the whole game, and Vogie got thrown out trying to stretch a double, so we really only had 2 hits. 10-0 was the game, topped off with a grand slam at the end, little cherry on the thing. And to really show how bad it was, we had Luis Guillorme pitch the 9th inning. He was actually our best
He's
pitcher
your
on the
best
whole
pitcher,
day.
yeah. He was your
Whole
best
day,
pitcher.
threw 12 pitches, got out of the 9th inning. That is horrible. Horrible game 1. Game 2, Mad Max on the hill. You got to win that one. First inning trouble. I can't hate on it because he's such a vet. People are super overreacting, saying that he's washed. He's still one of the best pitchers, but he challenged him with a fastball, and that kid took it right to center. Scored 2 in the first inning. Pitched great rest of the game until the 6th inning, where he let up back-to-back home runs. Second time that ever happened in his career. Surprising that that's happened one time before. Another 2 home runs in the 7th. We lose that game 9-0. Game 3, we haven't scored a run in 20 innings. Our 3 and 4 hitter, Pete Alonso and Francisco Lindor, my 2 future bets to win MVP, are 4 for 50 up until this point. They then went to have a good game, went 6 for 8, 2 home runs for the big man, 4 RBIs. Lindor had 2 doubles, 2 RBIs as well. And we still went on to lose that game 7-6 with a walk-off home run given up by Adam Ottavino in the 9th. We get swept, break out the brooms, Milwaukee. I said I wasn't going to do one if we got swept. Here I am, like a bozo. We move Miami. Let's play baseball again. Let's not give up. But let's talk about the Yanks.
Yeah, so Yanks 3-game series against the Phillies. Big help for the Mets out here because they're struggling. But game 1, Nestor Cortez on the bump. Glaber hits his 100th career home run. Easy little win, 8-1. Everybody did their part. Everyone was getting a little piece. The Phillies actually had more hits than the Yankees, but the Yanks they had like 8 walks or something. Pitches weren't it. Game 2, Domingo Germán is not an answer for Rodon or Severino being hurt. He kind of got pieced up. Gave up 4 earned runs, took him out. Nothing really happened. That was kind of it for that. I think DJ hit like a late home run in the 9th inning and it made it 4-1. Yeah. So game 3 was like Garrett Cole masterclass again. Cole another 8 strikeouts. I think he has 19 to start the year in 2 games. He's now 2-0. Um, Trevino hit a home run here to give us the win. Happy to see him continue his hot season. The only thing I want to say, I don't know if this is going to give him Gold Glove material again because it's going to be way harder for catchers to throw people out with those bigger bases. Like,
Yeah.
there's already been some very close plays where last year he probably would have thrown them out, but
Mm-hmm.
because they're bigger, it's harder for him to do it. So
Mm-hmm.
I've like catchers like Realmuto, Trevino, even Sean Murphy with this crazy pop time.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's all you're. It's different now because the bases are bigger. So catchers are gonna like if you can find a catcher who can throw someone out with the bigger bases, it's going to be a huge impact for your team.
Yeah, I just like we said last episode, Garrett Cole's fucking crazy. Wish the best for him. If he could do that all year, the Yanks will win 18, 20 games, I think, with him on
Yeah,
the
so
team.
far my futures are looking good, man.
Yeah,
Cole is leading for
everything.
the AL Cy Young. Strider's piecing up the Padres as we speak. I think I had Shohei MVP, and then NL MVP was Trey Turner, he's been one of the only bright sides for the Phillies so far.
He's such a consistent hitter, and I
Hmm.
think, like you said, it definitely helped out the Mets. Phillies started the season really cold, but if we learned anything from last year is that there's no lead is safe in that division, or I guess in baseball in general. I think they'll put it together. I mean, we know that the Braves went on that incredible after All-Star break win streak, and just put a playoff run in. And the Phillies again were just in the World Series. They lost Harper, but he's coming back sooner than people think. A lot of people think he's going to miss half the year. I think he might not even miss half of next
I
month.
think he'll be back by June. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he might be playing in May even. And so it's going to be interesting to see when he comes back. But yeah, Yanks go
We got the
to
Orioles. Our first game got postponed. We were supposed to play today,
Yep, there
which
you go.
was today's the 6th, if anyone's wondering. So we recorded this on the 6th. They were supposed to play today. Game got postponed due to inclement weather, and it was supposed to pour here, and there hasn't been a single drop outside. So I don't
Whoever
know.
made that decision should be
Yeah, that was supposed to be the
fired.
Orioles opening day too. So I don't know. I don't know if we have a. Let me check. I don't know if we have a double header now.
Yeah, I don't know
No,
what's
we
going
don't. They
on
just
either.
gave. They just took the rest day.
Mm-hmm.
They
I
just
think
blocked the rest day. So
I think so for us too. We're playing tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna not panic. We're 7 games into the Mets, 6 games into the Yankees season. I'm gonna start to panic around 20 games. That's what I wanted to ask you in today's app, Nardi, is
Mhm.
6 games in. Are you nervous about anything? Like, is it way
um,
too early to react? What do you think?
for the AL East anyway, I don't
Mhm.
know if it's. I wouldn't say it's crazy, but the Rays are one of the last. I think they're the last undefeated team in baseball right now. Their
Mhm.
pitchers are all have been elite. The team has been playing great. They also haven't played any crazy comp though. Like they're playing these lower end teams.
Mhm.
For the Mets, I don't think you can panic yet because that division every year is the same thing.
Mhm.
Maybe it'll be different this year because the Mets usually like I don't want to sound like a dick, but the Mets usually die out towards the end of the season.
Oh, you're
And
good. They do. That's
maybe if
fine.
they start slow, then they'll pick it up later. But like same with the Yankees, I can't really freak out yet because like I said, still early. There's a lot of injuries for both teams. Pitchers aren't the greatest right now, so.
Mhm. Yeah, I think that the pitching is going to be huge for both teams, like you just said. I want to really see what changes if Verlander is able to pitch. I hope this isn't a long-term thing. I hope that gives us at least another day where I feel like we have a chance to win the ball game. And yeah, I would say that's it. Like you said, Yanks got Orioles next. Mets are at home versus the Marlins, which means we won't play them for a while with the shortened division
You
play.
playing
Yeah,
them again?
I know. It's so annoying. Like you said, you don't play your teams until the end of the year. We're gonna
Yeah.
not play the Marlins for a long time, and because we're getting them out of the way. And so it'll be interesting to see, Bernardi. It'll be a pleasure to talk to you in 3 or 4 days about what's going on. But we thank you so much for watching past the 15-second mark. And we'll catch you next week with the New York Baseball Series review.